In the small town of Oakridge, nestled deep in the heart of the forest, there was a legend that sent chills down the spines of anyone who dared speak its name. It was said that a mysterious film, known as the Forbidden Film, existed in the archives of an old abandoned movie theater. The film was rumored to be cursed, possessing dark powers that could drive anyone who watched it to madness. Amelia, a young filmmaker fascinated by the macabre, had heard whispers of this lost media and become consumed by the desire to find it. Despite the warnings from the townspeople, she embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind the legend of the forbidden film. Armed with a camera and a sense of curiosity that bordered on obsession, Amelia set out to locate the old movie theater rumored to hold the cursed relic. After days of searching, Amelia stumbled upon a dilapidated building hidden deep within the woods. The exterior was overgrown with vines, and the windows were shattered, allowing the moonlight to filter through the shattered glass like ethereal fingers beckoning her inside. Ignoring the fear that gnawed at her insides, Amelia pushed open the creaking doors and stepped into the darkness within. The air inside was thick with dust, and a musty scent of decay assaulted her senses as she made her way through the crumbling lobby. With each step, the silence of the abandoned theater seemed to press down on her, suffocating her with its oppressive weight. Finally, she reached the projection room, where the ancient film reel of the forbidden film sat waiting like a slumbering beast. With trembling hands, Amelia threaded the film through the projector and watched as the images flickered to life on the screen before her. The film was a dark and twisted tale, filled with scenes of unspeakable horror and despair. As she watched, Amelia felt a chill run down her spine, and a sense of unease settled into the pit of her stomach. Suddenly, the screen went black, and the sound of echoing footsteps filled the room. Panic gripped Amelia as she realized she was no longer alone in the theater. Shadows danced at the edge of her vision, and a voice whispered her name, sending shivers down her spine. In the darkness, she saw the figures of people she recognized from the film, their eyes empty and their faces twisted in agony. As the whispers grew louder, a primal fear overtook Amelia, and she knew she had unlocked something ancient and malevolent. Desperate to escape, she stumbled back through the theater, the shadows reaching out to grasp at her as she fled. The walls seemed to close in around her, twisting and distorting like a funhouse mirror reflecting her deepest fears. Finally, she burst through the doors and into the moonlit night, gasping for breath as she fled from the cursed theater. With each step she took, the whispers faded. The sense of dread that had gripped her heart began to lift. But as she made her way back to Oakridge, she knew that she had awakened something dark and sinister that would forever haunt her dreams. From that day on, the old movie theater stood empty and silent, a dark monument to the power of lost media and the horrors that lay within its depths. And Amelia, haunted by the memories of the forbidden film, knew that some secrets were better left buried.